Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 6462 in Candy Crush Saga. If you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. So here we've got 20 moves to clear out 126 jelly and collect 3 Goomy dragons. Now if you have cherries or hazelnuts, it's the same thing. It operates the same way, just a different look. And this is listed as a super hard level, and I can tell why. 20 moves, and we've got all of these time bombs set at 10. Not happy. I've got to get these rainbow twists so I can get some space, but then I've got this bar here. I've got a conveyor belt that comes around. These are wrapped up in these sugar chests, so I need to collect these sugar keys. And then once I collect them, I have to drop them down. Like, let's say this one over here. I have to drop it down, allow it to come all the way around here, and then to here at least, and then drop it down. Oh my goodness. This is going to be tough. I could start with a stripe, but the stripe isn't going to help down here. It's going to get caught. I'm better off hitting these directly. And then of course the conveyor belt is taking these away. I should start as far over here as possible. If I work on this one, by the time I get it where I can try to snap it, it'll be down this way. So let's do this. It feels like it. Oh, shoot! I see what's happening. This is going this way. These are going this way. Oh, my goodness. I didn't even notice this conveyor belt. I'm getting so close to snapping this. And then it's going to come around this way, and I'm not going to be able to get it done. And in the meantime, I'm probably going to... Oh, there we go. I'm probably going to get snapped by these guys here. This is not a pleasant situation. So now I want to be collecting these keys as quickly as possible. I can't. I have to not get dead. So I have to take out the time bombs. And even if I wanted to, it would be so hard to try to get those keys. Because again, these get in the way. Oh my goodness. Well, I can snap that. I got one key collected. I've got a color bomb, so at least I can stay alive. And now I have to somehow get these guys. So if I make stripes and allow them to come around, that's going to take a long time for them to drift down there. I can't really do much of anything else. I don't have a lot of purple on the board. Let's take the purple out. I've got a beautiful striped rep, but it only goes to the center here. And then it's going to kind of waste that stripe, although it'll be taking out some jelly. Oh man, this is definitely a super hard level. Look at this. Even if I were to get these two open, how do I get this down here and all the way around here in enough turns? So I can't even actually think about those baby dragons until I snap the rainbow twists and then somehow get to these keys. This just did not line up for me. I wasn't able to really use that much at all. I probably had that sitting there and didn't even think to use it. I was too mystified, too overwhelmed by everything. Yeah, that's going to take a while, I can see. There are a lot of little problems I'm going to need to solve. So the first is making sure the conveyor belts don't confuse me so that I can snap those rainbow twists. The second is going to be to work in here so I can collect these keys or make a color bomb or something like that. And the third is then going to be getting these guys down here to be able to clear this out and drop those dragons. And that's if I stay alive, if I make it past that 10 turn mark without exploding. Alright, so I'm going to pause the recording, come back with a new board. I'm going to have the microphone turned off, but then once I win, I'll come back and narrate everything for you. Okay, so this took between 35 and 40 tries to get it done, but this was a lucky one. Notice that I'm really trying to hit the same area over and over, and with 7 left on the time bombs, I've got things partially cleared out. Now I just have to make sure I can stay alive, getting the color bomb, very likely to help. And now I've got a color bomb stripe combo, but I have to count out the green and make sure that is going to go horizontally, and it will, so I can set that off. If you don't know how I do that, ask and I can give you a link. And now I have to figure out how to get both the dragons down and the bottom cleared. And I think I want to focus on the dragons first because sometimes it takes them a while to go on that conveyor belt. The one on the far right, I want to have stay on the far right so I can slide it down the other way if possible. But now look, I didn't do such a good job. I've got that wrapped opportunity, but that's not good. But that dragon's going to go on the conveyor belt. So I forgot to pay attention. Thankfully, I still have enough turns where I can get to the end if I'm careful and if I take out as much jelly as I possibly can while I'm waiting for that to happen, especially in these areas that sometimes don't really populate, like right under the candy cane. Thankfully, all of those 3 center non-populating ones have been removed. So I have to reach over to that corner and see. Now I've got this, which is just about to come down. I've got a color bomb. There we go. Dragon is collected. And I've got 3 more jelly to take out. Look at this. 4 turns. Another color bomb if I want it. And I do because I don't have anything attached to green, but now I do. And, oh, the blue is going to give me a double blast. And I had to make sure that I had blue in both of those spots, and I did. So that's how I beat this, but it was treacherous. I was just about ready to hang it up and go to bed thinking, I'm not going to get this done. But even the impossible levels get conquered eventually, and the more we play, the better we understand. If you have any questions or comments, put those below, and as always, thanks so much for watching.